Big hugs, everyone, and welcome to Pass the Mic. This is Musical Wednesday, and our featured artist today is Gino. Let's welcome Gino to the show. Our song today is, what's our song today? Everything is possible. Everything is possible. Everything is possible. Everything is possible. That's on my first CD, Check the Mirror, which is really a cool design, and it's a great CD. Check the Mirror. What a beautiful song, because everything is possible. There are an infinite amount of possibilities here in this time and space, and as long as you believe that for you, then everything is possible. Tell me, how did that project come about? You mentioned that it was your first project, so that had to be a really, really cool thing. Oh, yeah. Check the Mirror was my first CD project, and an amazing journey, because I didn't have a CD at that time, and I was like, I need to have a CD in order to move to the next level, to be able to share my music. But I hadn't written any songs. I hadn't done anything. I was just like, I gotta have a CD. I don't have $50,000, but I gotta have a CD. I don't have $50,000, but I gotta have a CD. And I believe Check the Mirror was done in 2006 or 5, 6, or 7, somewhere there. And so one day a friend of mine that we used to work in the restaurant business together, she called me. I don't even know if I've shared this story with her. She called me and was just checking in, what you been up to, how you doing? And I was like, I need a CD. I've got to have a CD. So she said, well, let's put it into prayer. And what's really interesting is that, I don't know if you're on a spiritual practice or not, but we have these conversations, and then when we're faced with things, the one thing and the place where we the anchor, where we can be anchored in the truth, I'd forgotten to go there. I'd forgotten to pray. I was busy in the worry of how I was going to come up with $50,000. And so she said, let's put it into prayer. She said, because when I pray, great happens. I was like, hey, let's do that. So 2 weeks later, she called me and she said, listen, I don't know if this will work for you or not, but my uncle, he has a studio. He needs a singer that can write. Give him a call. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So I did. I called him. And we decided to work together. And in a month's time, we wrote like 10 songs. And initially what we were doing, he was in school finishing up his thesis, his musical thesis. And so he needed that for his thesis. And then we were going to do my project after we finished his thesis. Then we were going to do my CD project. And something happened one day when we were in the studio. All the music stopped in the correct timing, and a beat just kept going. Boom, 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 boom. And I don't know why it happened in that way. And then the music came back in right in the perfect flow and time, just as if someone had done it intentionally. And I knew then, I was like, it's not two projects.
Hold up. I forgot to mention my executive
producer. And so he finished his thesis.
Reese, I thank you so much, because
we moved on.
Check the Mirror would not have been what it is without you. He was the
I
beat,
love
baby.
Your music. I really love your voice. I think it's amazing. So tell me, who are some of your favorite artists that you love, that inspire you? One of the things, before you answer that, one of the things I have to say that I really appreciate about you is you just ooze inspiration. I just love it. The fire, the feeling and the fire that I feel from you is really palpable. Your energy is always so contagious. That's a beautiful thing that you do. So who does that for you? Well, thank you for that. I love what I do. Passion is really important, and I practice joy. And some of the singers that have touched my life, there's so many, and but I have to say, as a kid, Aretha Franklin, definitely, Tina Turner, the Stamina, Gladys, Nina Simone, Barbara Streisand, Stevie Wonder. The list is long, and Marvin Gaye. I remember listening to Marvin Gaye's album of Here My Dear, where he describes his entire relationship. And it segues, it just takes you on a journey. It segues from one song to the next song to the next song. And by the time you're finished with it, you either love her or you hate that woman. It's just powerful what music can do and how it moves you. And it's very personal. I think music is a very personal journey, and as a vocalist, when I let someone in order for me to do that, I must give and be open. Ella Fitzgerald, she was an instrument. Al Green, my mother used to play Al Green all the time. I'm so tired. As a kid, I would have Musical Sunday. And Musical Sunday was a chance for me to introduce new music to myself. So sometimes it would be symphony, sometimes it would be R&B, sometimes it would be country, sometimes it would be pop. And that allowed me to meet different artists and to experience different things. My mother sometimes thought I was going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But it was a really beautiful way to experience an array of different music. I know this about you, Gino. I know that you've had the opportunity to do other artists that you've actually been able to embody their presence and essence, like Aretha Franklin, Tina Turner, Ella Fitzgerald, Natalie Cole. I've seen you do that, and it's really pretty amazing that you embody the presence and the energy and the spirit, bringing that forth to people that maybe they've never gotten a chance to actually see them live. And so you bring that. That's a beautiful gift. I think it's cool. I think it's pretty cool. I hope you have had as much fun as I have had interviewing myself. Life is about laughter and joy, and music inspires that. It calls forth to the heart. I've been blessed to travel many places, work with some amazing people, and do some wonderful things. And the story isn't over yet. We just getting started. So remember, whatever it is that you choose to do or you want to do, it's within you, and it's calling you. And it's calling you. I love that Carl's Jr. commercial. It's calling. It's calling. What's calling you? I read this morning after meditation by Gail Foreman. We are born in one day. We die in one day. We can change in one day. We can fall in love in one day. Anything can happen in just one day. One day at a time, y'all. So enjoy your life. Thank you for checking in here at Pass the Mic Music Wednesday. You can go to iTunes. I have Check the Mirror, Rebirth, and Christmas Soul. Download any of your favorites, pass them along. Also, I have an amazing t-shirt that I've created for Pass the Mic, and you can go to teespring.com/Pass the Mic. All of the links will be below. On this beautiful journey, we are constantly evolving and expanding, recognizing that the change in our life is constant. Welcome in your change. Welcome in the unknown. Enjoy a great piece of music today. Share music with those that you love, something that has inspired you, that has called your heart to open up wider. Everything is possible. I believe everything is possible. Everything is together. We are one. We hold a vision. We are creating our here and now. Just you and me. Thank you for joining me on Pass the Mic. I'll see you next week.